3, 4. Can you all hear me? Get up off the flow. Anyway, what is going on, my peeps out there in YouTube land? Yes, I am actually going with a landscape version today instead of a portrait version. Yes, I know the likelihood of it getting seen might be low. Get low, get low, get low, get low. Yes, it is actually Thursday, the start of my Memorial Day weekend, because I have to work Memorial Day. So, as you can see, I have the big boy here, okay? The big boy, the 8-person, in my backyard. Yes, I said my backyard. Yes, that was messed up too. I got out of work early just for this because I wanted to set this up. It took me about 20 minutes just to set this thing up because it's older than dirt. If any of you have seen my posts, I've made changes back here, okay? I've made huge changes. I'm not done yet by no stretch of the imagination, no stretch. I will be, I do have, I had somebody that I know drop 4 yards of mulch. Well, technically, he's like, is 4 yards of mulch going to be enough? I'm like, I don't know. So I done dropped 4 yards of mulch back here in 3 days. Okay, 3 days. 2 days I had just gotten out of work and started, just wheelbarrowing it here. Okay. Um, but yeah, I've just it's a process to create what I have now. And it's actually a good thing that I created this. For the simple fact is um you know my neighbor's home. I don't know if you might be able to hear him. He don't care that I'm back here. He knows I'm back here. My other neighbor knows I'm back here, and the one to my right, they're gone. They took their RV up for the weekend. I ain't got to worry about diddly squat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's been a last 5 shifts at my job have just been pretty much hell. I mean, just complete hell. And I've got these on. I know it's supposed to get cold tonight, and I don't really care. So I'm putting these bad boys on, and oh, 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 free feet. My feet are free. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take you back there. Hi. The wife is back here. Hold on a minute. All right, sorry. My wife is actually sorry. I'm not, because she had to show me something from one of the elementary schools in the area. They've got one like therapy dog retiring and a new one coming in. They're so cute, so cute. Anyway, um, so so being back here is just like really awesome for me now. Let me see if I can. There we go. There we go. Sorry, last time I did a live chat or live stream, some I got emotional. Okay, it was the first time I got emotional doing this. Some things in my personal life were going on, and I was trying to use this as an out, okay? Well, in the process, it didn't quite work out that way. I'm kind of embarrassed by it, but I'm kind of not embarrassed by it just because there's multiple sides of me, okay? So I'm not worried. Personally, I'm not worried about it. I wasn't trying to get vulnerable to my followers out here. It was just, it just kind of happened. Let's see. So anyway, you know what? Before the actual video comes out, you are the lucky ones. You get to see so far what's been created, okay? And cheers. It's way early, but I want to say thanks to all those that serve, have served, are still serving, the families of those that have lost their lives during any war, for that matter. Something I wish I could do, something I wish I could have done. This weekend is not meant to be a weekend of partying like the people have made it to be. This weekend is to be, the day itself is supposed to be a day of remembrance of those that served in wars past, and to remember that lives have been lost. So I want to say thank you to those that have served, family members of those that have served. And yeah, sorry, one of my followers is here. So who do we got here? Oh, Beaver, what is up, my buddy? I haven't seen you, I haven't heard from you in for a long time, my friend. If anybody is not familiar with the Canadian Beaver, the Canadian Beaver has done some live stream, has done some videos with Stealth Camping Alliance. Yes, that's actually my 14-year-old. Canadian Beaver has got some awesome videos when we used to do Stealth Camping Alliance. Check his stuff out, even though they are older, definitely do. So hi, Emo.
It's so bad that I can hear everything and I'm up to date, but it's coming in like so late.
Yeah, it's coming in about 2-3 seconds late. So
I know, but I'm hearing everything.
everybody, I'm gonna actually show you what I've created so far. Okay, you ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Okay. So first of all, if anybody's seen what I've been creating, I've been opening up a space in my own backyard. It's been getting progressively, in my opinion, better. So, all right, we'll start with the entrance of my section. So this is my entrance. This is approximately 4 yards of mulch that goes from here to there to just behind the tent. This came in during on Mother's Day. A neighbor of mine was like, I know somebody that's got a table that they want to get rid of. I'm thinking it was just a picnic table. So yeah, never mind the socks. Okay. Oop. That I received last year. It's up tonight, maybe this weekend. That I built. This is from the same neighbor that has provided me the table. We followed the path. I got to be careful where I walk, because what's the old saying? Leaves of three, leave them be. Right on. Beverage of the hour. So this was over there. This is my hammock area. Okay. Granted, yes, I have the wetlands there. That's fine. I have, it's hard for you to tell, but that, what you see, is a condo. And there's two buildings. Oh, see, there's the carport. Boop. Uh, and then frogs are starting to act up. Frogs are getting into it, and then that's my garage that you see right there. Okay. Again, that's my tent that I received. I put these 4x4s in just before the spring because our winter was not bad whatsoever. I don't know if I got, oh, I still have some leaves of 3. I know I do. I have a big giant vine growing on one of my trees. So hold on a minute. Sorry, my daughter is trying to play with a neighbor dog who is a giant black lab and is a huge, huge baby. You don't throw a ball and he's like, oh, come on, come on. So yeah. So hold on. I gotta add firewood to my fire pit. Oop, oop, oop. So yeah, I'm gonna put you guys over here, back on my table. Let's see if this works out. Oh yeah. So Canadian Beaver. This is my beverage of the hour, unfortunately. We're running. I'm running. Funds are limited. Ah, yeah. It's I guess this weekend is supposed to get some rain. Yeah, it's what we call here a natty daddy. It's a 25 ounce. Um, I'm trying to make it last through most of the night, and about a gallon of water. This I got from my other job when we lost water, when we had a water shortage, and the company was, or they were like, oh yeah, if the bag itself falls on the floor, so they had a few bags fall on the floor that were not open. They couldn't use them. I said, I will take them because guess what? I can use them for hiking or camping because I don't care. So yeah, this is, you know, Canadian beaver. I haven't obviously yet, as you have been able to tell. Um, SCA has gotten huge. I don't do stealth camps. I've because I've created this now. It took me again almost 2 summers. There's almost no reason for me to ever need to leave. I am I'm happy with what I have, but I'm gonna tell you what. Come June, I don't know when I'm gonna post it, but it's gonna be on another one of my platforms. I do have an adventure. If you know who Gravedigger is, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. When do you get the invite? Invite for what? For my other what for my other adventure? Jeez. If my driver's license was what are they had the little star or whatever on it, I'd say I'd make that adventure real quick. It'd probably take me longer than I expected because my vehicle would not make it up there. Because if I'm not mistaken, Beaver, you live in, I want to say Quebec. Because if you live in BC, then you know who Maltese Falcon is. Man, the Canadian Beaver, dude. Um, I got a question for you, Beav. Have you kept in contact with Shadow Camper? That's what I want to know. I know Shadow Camper still does things. I mean, I'm not with it anymore. I just because it's gotten so huge, I can't keep up and I don't have the time to do it that much anymore. Oh, Beav, what's the temperature where you're at? Because I'm guessing in this spot, mid 50s. Hmm. Yeah, it's been a ride. Like I said, my last live stream, my mother, I've had family issues going on. My mom being in the hospital and me working a lot, doing some side work, getting some extra side cash, so I can do certain things. But as for the silver bullet, I think she's almost done, and I can't afford to replace her. I can't afford to repair her. Nice. So at 15 degrees Celsius, if my math is correct, it is roughly 52. I'm taking a shot in the dark. I mean, heck, you and I have basically the same temp going on. Our weather's changed. Oh, sorry, everybody. Oh, this mulch underneath my bare feet feels so good. Feels like a massage. Oh, oh, I was 3 off. Mm. Don't you ever get that feeling like when you go barefoot somewhere, it just feels so good on your feet? Oh, granted, it's mulch, but it just, you know, feels so nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, it relaxes the feet. Oh, I'm sorry, Beef. I'm sorry. It's been a long time, my buddy. It's been a long time. Mm. Oh, excuse me. Ah. That last comment was from my own daughter. I miss your videos. I seriously miss your videos. The most memorable video I have of you is when you camped on that little island and then people were just coming, and it was just a touristy type of area. That's my favorite video, honestly. Um yeah, you went in a little raft and you had to like dodge everybody out. Oh man. So let's get this fire. Whoa, 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 whoa. Starting to get a little out of control there. Not wanting to cooperate, which I don't blame it. I wouldn't want to cooperate with me either sometimes. No, I can't use that. Shnikes. Ooh. 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 Oh, oh. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, that's right. Ah, that is right. It was a marathon. That was a great video. Great video whatsoever. Do you still watch anybody from the SCA? Ooh. The only one that again, the only one that I really ever keep in contact with from that was in the SCA was Digga. Because he's here right now, he's here in the States and he's doing a lot of what I want to do, what I would love to do. So yes, little one, I will not. No, little one, I will not burn down the backyard. It is too wet. I mean, I could get it to dry up really quick. I know Maltese Falcon kind of like fell out. He just kind of see Maltese Falcon. Um, Josh doesn't do anything. I haven't seen Josh do a video in a long time. Um, I'm trying to think of who else. Oh, Mark. He doesn't do much. He does a lot of. He plays a lot of his guitar. Um, and then obviously there's me. I haven't done much because I've been busy. I've been between work and family. It hasn't been easy. Uh, Personal things going on. I mean, it's good to see that there's been additions to the SCA. Shadow Camper, he still does a lot of stuff. Was it Transit Camper? Um, yeah, Mountain. Crap. I mean, there's a lot of people that do stuff, but you know, unfortunately, it's like I've been working 15, 16-hour days when I actually go in. I've been pushing the cusp for my employer. My other job, it's maybe when I can get in, but I'm doing other things. Plus, I'm doing side work for a guy that I know. Stuff gets nowadays. Things get expensive, and expensive really quick. I'm having a hard time keeping the old bullet and running still. You know what I mean? But for what I do have, my wife, my kids, my jobs, um, my personal health, being able to keep going with what I have. Because last year I picked up a self-propelled snow thrower from a neighbor who was throwing it out, and I kind of like threw my shoulder out. So now I'm kind of like trying to balance what I do with how I do it. You know what I mean? Shnikes. Holy shnikes. I wonder if AOE prepping is on here. Probably not. He'll catch this live video. The other one is it used to be camping with Keith. I'd actually like to get down to where he is and do a collab with him just for the hell of it. You know what I mean? To drive down there is not going to happen, but I do have other ways of getting to places. But I have to test the waters to see how it's going to work. AOE prepping has given me a radio slash scanner that I want to test out, and I should be able to do it next month. I've also got to get the wife's uh, vehicle fixed because I can't fix it because I don't own a welder. So yeah. Oh man, it's supposed to rain a day and a half this weekend. Go figure. Go figure. I think my assistant manager wants me to follow him to where he's going. He keeps pushing me. Hey, why don't you apply for this position in this state? I would. I've got too much family here. Anyway. So yeah, anybody that's catching this live stream, you're gonna see this whole setup. I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank y'all for joining me. And hopefully the next video won't be too far off. Because I've got a video review I got to do of a hammock. And it's not an expensive hammock at that. It's in my bag that's inside. So yeah, guess we'll see how things go. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. You know, I do have, if you want to help support the channel, yada, 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 so on and so forth. For as often as I do or don't put in to this channel, I don't really care one way or the other what they think. Peace.